Welcome to Season 10, Episode 22 of Campus Update, which will sadly be our last for this year. We usually do 30 episodes, but somehow along the way we lost 8. I don't know, man. I wanted to add a little personal message. Thank you for hanging in here with me for this long. It's been a really terrible year, and with all the corona stuff, it's like really, really scary. But, and we've got a long summer ahead of us, but I believe in you guys. We can do it, okay? Hang in there. Coming up within the next 2 weeks, we've got a lot of stuff happening, so I've got to get through this entire paragraph of news. Senior checkout is this Wednesday, June 3rd. Check the schedule for when to come and the maps and guidelines on where to go and what to do. It was all emailed to you and your parents. Drive-through graduation is on June 10th. The seniors should already know what's up, but to satisfy everyone's curiosity, there's a whole map showing the parade route cars will take through the campus to visit all the checkpoints, pick up diplomas, and other goodies. And eventually, seniors will hop out and walk to one of 2 stages. There are lots of restrictions and rules, so don't plan on heading down there unless you are directly involved in the proceedings. The other big award ceremonies have been turned into TV shows this year and will be streaming live right here on the Campus Update YouTube channel tonight and tomorrow. Make sure you are subscribed. Tower Awards is where the teachers celebrate standout students in their fields of study. Make sure to turn into that tonight, June 1st at 6 p.m. Tomorrow night, June 2nd at 6:30 p.m. is the Distinguished Oilers Ceremony and Star Awards. This ceremony celebrates all of the students' academic achievements, disperses scholarships, cords, stoles, and distinctions for graduation, and announces the top Oilers voted on by the staff for all-around awesomeness as students and humans. This Saturday, June 6th at 4 p.m. is the annual Academy Awards and Grand Finale, where all the APA students get awarded various recognitions, scholarships, and accolades from staff, community, and their fellow students. If you're in APA, you don't want to miss it. This will be a teensy bit more entertaining than your standard awards show, because APA. It'll be streaming on the new YouTube channel, HB APA TV. Subscribe and join us. The following night, Sunday, June 7th, on the same channel will be a virtual version of MMET's Retrofest 90s show. Here's Haley with more.
Hey Oilers, this APA season isn't quite over as MMET has been working to put together Retrofest as a video live stream rather than the usual in-person concert. Students in MMET Pop recorded their instrumental and vocal parts from home as the staff has spent the last few weeks sifting through hundreds of video files, synchronizing them together, mixing the sound, and editing all the clips into an entertaining show.
Normally, Retrofest is a big, giant live concert with like 30-some tunes and over 100 kids in it. So when this all happened and to make this a video project, I knew that was way bigger than something that we could really handle, yet somehow it ended up happening anyways. We're trying to focus on making sure we just have enough songs done that everyone's in the show. So it probably won't be as massive as it normally would be, but it's still going to have a lot of tunes, and we're going to get everybody in there somehow. I'd seen a lot of email from people every day when the shutdown happened. Other schools doing videos where like everybody's together and they're singing or dancing or whatever it is they're doing. And I'm just like, if we do this, we have to do something bigger and better. We just have to take it to the next level.
The whole show will be streaming on June 7th at 7 p.m. on the HB APA TV YouTube channel. This video will not be available to watch after it streams, so be sure to tune in.
Wow, that's crazy! Lots going on, who knew? Other students have been busy during the lockdown too. Sean brings us the story of a senior who started her own jewelry company online.
Hey Oilers, not too long ago after the quarantine, one senior in particular got up and started their own business called Bare Bones Jewelry. Let's see what it's all about.
So I started blueprinting Barebone jewelry around 7 months ago, and it was originally my senior goodbye to high school and my hello to the business world. I'm so passionate about it, and I'm so happy and grateful that I was able to start it, especially because I was so discouraged with quarantine and just like everything surrounding COVID-19, especially the economy, that I just didn't really want to pursue it anymore. Personally, I have always wanted to donate 10% of my income to nonprofits that really resonate with me. And so that's why kind of like our motto, 10% of all profits go to a nonprofit you choose, is why I integrated that into my business plan. Everything except the current collection right now is 18 karat gold plated. There's no lead, nickel, or cadmium, and it's hyperallergenic, so it's good for your ears. I personally have super sensitive ears, and this is like one of our pieces, and I wear it all the time, and my ears are completely fine. But I just want to tell you guys that yes, right now is a really scary and confusing time, but honestly, just get into things, start doing things that you love, figure out some of your passions, and you can pursue it. I hope you guys come check us out and support us at barebonejewelry.com.
Very cool. Thank you, Sean. We've had a number of cooking segments since the lockdown started, and here's our last one. It's Connor showing us how to make shepherd's pie.
Hi, Oilers. An easy ornate dinner that you can make at home is a Serbian-style shepherd's pie. All you need is a pound of beef, a tablespoon of olive oil, an onion, carrots, celery, a quarter cup of both water and wine for sautéing, a few peeled potatoes, a cube of beef bouillon, and various spices of your choice. I used salt, pepper, red pepper, cinnamon, paprika, and ground cloves. Start by preheating an oven to 400 degrees and greasing a casserole dish. On a stove, in a skillet over medium heat, cook the beef until it's evenly brown. Then remove the meat and put your chopped carrots, onions, and celery into the skillet, with the juice left by the meat. Mix in the olive oil and sauté the veggies. Once they are tender, return the beef to the skillet and season it with your salt and spices. Stir in the water and the red wine and then dissolve the cube of beef bouillon. At this point, you can add some garlic for flavor. Once you are done with that, layer the casserole dish, alternating the meat with potato slices until the dish is full and top it with some cheese. It's finally ready to go into the oven, and in 45 minutes, you'll have a delicious dinner.
Yummers, who would have known that shepherd's was so delicious? You can make shepherd's pie without the meat if you want. Wish you could enjoy your lunch out in the wilderness? Adam has found a few cool spots tucked away in our urban landscape to get back to nature.
Hey Oilers, want to get out of the house? Want to discover new places and have fun? Here are some places and things to do and go to in Central Park. The first place is the dog park. As you can tell from the name, this is a great place for your dog, if you have one of course. You can play fetch with them, or you can just relax in the shade while your dog can run around in a big space and interact with other dogs. The next place is the horse trails, which is a very peaceful and nice walking place and also has good biking in some parts of it. On the horse trails, you'll find the urban forest, which is basically a miniature version of the Shipley Nature Center. The urban forest is a great place to go for a walk or have a picnic since there's benches. If you've ever wanted to ride a horse, the Huntington Beach Equestrian Center has got you covered. You can learn how to ride horses and you can even ride them through the horse trails. Right next to the Equestrian Center, you can find our city's famous Frisbee golf course, established in 1977 and with 18 holes. It's a great way to spend the afternoon. Central Park isn't quite the same without its lake. With 7 different species of fish, including bass and tilapia, and constantly being restocked, Central Park Lake is one of the best fishing spots in Huntington Beach. If you want to find more things to do at Central Park, go to Huntington Beach's website or find an information board like this.
I'm about to lose my marbles if this episode goes on much longer. Bad news. We've arrived at that point. The last episode, the last segment, the last Hall Talk. Let's say goodbye to Hall Talk Guy.
Hall Talk! Hello, Oilers. We got a really good one for you today. So let's get started. Lunch should have started already. I don't know where everybody went. I think it's senior ditch day. It has come to my attention that nobody is here. So we're gonna do this show online. So up now we have our interview with the Kev himself, Mr. Nicholson. Let's check it out. Hall Talk. Mr. Nicholson, how are you doing?
I am doing great. Thanks for having me. It's good to be here, digitally, of course.
I can't help but notice you have a really, really awesome shirt.
Oh, thank you so much for noticing. This is my Hall Talk merch, and I wear it because it's great, and it's very warm and comfortable.
Too bad that it's out of date. We're no longer using that brand name. It's kind of, Hall Talk is dead. Call Talk is here.
I'll just write a C on it, and it'll be all right? That's fine. You got more shirts, right?
No.
Oh.
I sold out because the show was so popular.
Oh, yeah.
What do you miss about going on campus and being with your students?
That's exactly it. I miss those interactions. I miss the just the talks, the saying hi to people, seeing other teachers. It's good to know they're still there. It's good to see I can reach out to them, but seeing them face to face is something I definitely miss.
Be honest, okay? Do you miss me coming in and disrupting your lunch period?
Yes.
Oh, that means a lot. I worked really hard on finding the best ways to disrupt the only free time you get in your day.
I love it.
So how's the transition for you and your class been to distance learning?
Interesting. It has been an interesting shift. Obviously, a lot of my class is me engaging with the students, talking directly to you all and helping you complete stuff, whereas this has been an interesting shift. But talking into a microphone and looking at a computer screen is very different than talking to a room full of people.
Well, maybe one thing we can do is we can record a lecture right now. Could you explain how this event affected the aggregate demand of our economy?
Well, that's a great question. Yeah, aggregate demand and our economy as a whole has been directly impacted by quite a bit. Aggregate demand shifted to the left, obviously. You've got consumer spending falling, you've got investment spending falling. Government spending has gone up, the stimulus checks went out, but altogether aggregate demand is definitely shifting to the left, which would then suggest that prices are falling and unemployment's going up. We know unemployment's going up, but prices aren't falling all that much, probably because maybe our aggregate supply is shifting to the left. That's due to our manufacturing shutting down, slowing down in the US. China's been shut down for a while, they're just manufacturing.
I'm not used to getting this much information, so could you take it back a little bit here?
Sure. Simply put, things are different, things are changing, things are affecting us all in very different ways. So it's important to reach out. It's important to talk to people who care for you and you care about. They're still there. They're feeling the same way you are. We're feeling the same way you are. We're all thinking about each other. So it's good to reach out.
Thank you, Mr. Nicholson. Thank you guys for watching this final episode of Hall Talk. I know I joke about hating this show, but in all seriousness, it's been an awesome opportunity, and it's helped me become a more confident person and more confident in embarrassing myself, which I guess has turned into the unofficial motto I've put on Hall Talk. I just want to thank all you guys for watching and for an amazing 2.5 years of being the host of this show. So, this has been Andrew Bucher with Campus Update, signing off.
Thanks, Andrew. What a run. I look forward to the day we have Halls talking again. Don't be a stranger. Follow us on Instagram. And hey, if you want to dethrone me as anchor, anybody can take the class. It's called Broadcast Journalism. In the meantime, Oilers, keep your darn distance, wear your masks, and have a great summer. Adios!